The arrival of USS Abraham Lincoln 72 and its accompanying carrier strike group in the Middle East marks one of the most critical moments in relations between the United States and the Islamic Republic of Iran since the onset of their major crisis in 2025. The carrier strike group has entered the area of responsibility of U.S. Central Command in the Indian Ocean and surrounding waters, reinforcing the American military presence in a region long defined by geostrategic rivalry and bilateral tension. American military officials have framed the deployment as a stabilizing measure aimed at maintaining security and deterring escalation. The Pentagon stated that the presence of the aircraft carrier, along with F-35C fighter jets, FA-18 aircraft, and guided missile destroyers, expands Washington's strategic options in responding to potential military contingencies. In Tehran, however, the reaction to the U.S. carrier's presence has been far from calm. Iran's supreme leader issued a stern warning that any military strike against the country could expand into a regional war, rhetoric that has echoed across the Middle East and intensified concerns over the risk of a broader conflict. Amid the heated rhetoric lies a less visible diplomatic dimension. Recent reports suggest that despite tensions, neither side has fully closed the door to dialogue. U.S. President Donald Trump indicated that Iran is engaged in serious discussions regarding its nuclear program, signaling that negotiations may still be occurring behind the scenes, even as military posturing intensifies. The arrival of USS Abraham Lincoln also reflects a wider geopolitical contest. Beyond U.S.-Iran relations, broader stakes include U.S. role in global energy security, the stability of the Persian Gulf, and the strategic positioning of regional states such as Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates, which are attempting to balance relations between Washington and Tehran. Thus, while the United States asserts that the carrier's deployment is intended to support regional stability, the reality on the ground is far more complex. Tehran's sharp rhetoric, quiet diplomatic maneuvering, and the calculated responses of neighboring states converge in a dangerous moment that could shape the geopolitical trajectory of the Middle East in the years ahead, whether towards open conflict or a fragile diplomatic breakthrough. In essence, the arrival of USS Abraham Lincoln in the Middle East is not merely a display of military strength, but a symbol of geopolitical uncertainty. Domestic unrest within Iran, the strengthening of U.S. military alliances, and persistent, though uncertain, diplomatic efforts unfolding simultaneously on a global stage fraught with risk.